Hi Truthers! Welcome back to my channel, Nutritious Lives and the Wellbeing Guinea Pig. And today I am all Spanishy for today's video because I go to Spain soon. And it's been the first time I've gone abroad since the pandemic. Sorry, wrong choice of words there. But I'm really looking forward to it. So I've been getting on my salsa. I've been getting in Jen's Spanishy vibe and I'm really feeling it. So there you go. But today isn't talking about Spain or the pandemic. Today is a video about reprogramming your mind. Reprogramming your mind from the traumas that we've gone through, and I've gone through traumas which I'll talk about, and I've stated in all my previous videos really. But we all have a certain amount of programming, regardless of whether you perceive yourself as going through mental health at all. We all do, you know, we've all got a brain and we all feel anxious sometimes. We all have low moods sometimes. And a lot of the time, it's because of the programming that we've got looping from the past. So what I want to explain to you today is the way that our brain is conflicted when it comes to healing from trauma, healing from the things that we went through as a child, you know, and I'm going to explain now the ways that it does this. So when we talk about the subconscious mind, we talk about, and what I mean by that is that it's thoughts, and well, it comes from feelings, but it's thoughts that we are not conscious about, right? So I've talked about the shadow side, which we try and push away. The trauma that, you know, the negative feelings that we've got from childhood, adolescence and adulthood. Again, we try and push these things away, and we do it in ways that, and we try to not allow these things to come up. So a lot of the ways that we do this are like negative ways really, by drinking, by distraction, by drugs, there's lots of ways and means that we do this, where we try and push away this trauma. So, but this is where the conflict comes in when it comes to the brain. So the fact is that our subconscious is always trying to get us to acknowledge these emotions that we keep trying to push down and push away. So our subconscious, its way of trying to highlight to you that it's gone through this trauma, and it's almost put these memories, thoughts and feelings into a box, and it tries to get us to acknowledge this box. But because of our human nature and because of our ego, right, our ego doesn't want us to go through that level of pain. So this is where you can see where the conflict is, because our subconscious is trying to highlight to us, we need to heal this. We need to bring this to the surface because I don't know what to do with this. I haven't been able to cope with this memory, right? And so it's way of always trying to say, here we are, what we're going to do with this. And then we've got the ego saying, I don't want to deal with that. That's pain. That's going to be painful for me. So it's constantly conflicting with you, the subconscious wanting to bring it up to heal, but us as humans always trying to move away from pain. So as you know, when you know by my videos, I'm all about internal work. I'm all about dealing with the emotions from the past. And the ways that I do this is dealing with the inner child, you know, really trying and I am in the process of really listening to my inner child and the ways in which she was wounded, and allowing that to come to the surface. And the thing is, when we allow our emotions to come to the surface, yes, it's going to be painful at that time. It's going to make us sad. It could make us angry. It could make us, have this array of emotions. But once we've brought these feelings and thoughts to the surface, and we've sat in that space of accepting it and letting it be and expressing it, then we have reprogrammed our mind. We've took those negative thoughts and feelings from the past, and then we've processed them and we've set them free. Then they're no longer stored in our subconscious mind. So the point of this video is, of course, I would always urge anyone to go through their own healing journey, but 9 times out of 10 people don't know how to do this. They wouldn't know how to start reprogramming their mind from past traumas. So this is why working with someone like myself or a coach, it's almost like looked at as a fast track way of dealing with it. So working with me at Nutritious Lives, we would look at these limited beliefs. We would identify these traumas from the past, and then we would bring them to the forefront, and then our mind would be free, and it wouldn't be conflicted anymore, if that makes sense. So I don't want you to look at this process as painful, although it may be the case that you need to go through that certain amount of pain. And I know that because obviously I've gone through it myself, but you wouldn't have to go through it to the degree of what I did, because I really fought against it. Now I understand I should have accepted it, allowed it to be there, and it would have been so much more simple. So this is why I always tell you these things. So I want to give you the tools to do this quicker, more efficiently, and to be able to move past these emotions and feelings that we were always running away from, deal with them, and they no longer exist in your life anymore, meaning that you can move on, progress on with dealing with living your best life and working on your dreams. So this is what I want for you, and I want this for me, and I'm working very hard on myself. And of course, any revelations that I come to, I want to pass that on to you. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Any questions, please reach out to me. I'm here. Click the bell icon, subscribe and like my channel, and I will see you in the next one.